Love, 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 love. How to love yourself, how to be so in love with yourself. Love yourself so deeply. The universe becomes obsessed with you. You become the universe's favorite by loving yourself. Yet why is love so hard to choose? Even though humans, we crave it so much. We crave love, we crave connection, but it's so difficult. When we know love is the answer, why do we push it away? Here's the truth. I'm going to keep it so simple for you. The more you love, the more you attract beautiful things to love. Love is a frequency, a high frequency. Let me get a new marker because the order hasn't came in yet. Don't come for me. Okay, I have another one. The more you love, the more you attract beautiful things to love. Reality always mirrors who you are, what you are. And as soon as you realize this, you can become a vibrational match to love, to abundance. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. How to open your heart to create abundance. I make content to help you create a high quality of life for yourself. That is all I desire. So tell me, what is love? I would think that the standard definition of love is an emotion. It is an emotion. Love is an emotion that is characterized with attraction, affection. There's one more I want to say. It's another A. It's on the tip of my tongue. Love, affection. Oh, well, there's one more and it'll come to me, but I can't think of it right now. This is the basic definition in the dictionary of what love is. But let me tell you what true love is. Love is abundance, and abundance is love. Love is abundance, and abundance is a state of being. A state of being with the characteristics of an open heart and the security to lead. To be able to lead openly with an open heart, to be stable in who you are, to give with no desire in mind, to pay the tab with no resentment, to just be and exist, to see love, to see the divine in everything is a high frequency. And when you become love, you become abundance. But this is no longer, this doesn't matter anymore. Love is abundance, and abundance is love. How do we become a vibrational match to abundance so that way we can send out the correct frequency to attract the things that we desire that reflects love, reflects abundance? We have to provide the human mind, the human psyche with the things to open our heart and to create security in our lives. This open heart requires an open mind, an open perspective. Detachment from the mind's identifications, detachment from all that it is you've been through within your past, to let go of whatever wounds used to hold you back in your frequency and to stop identifying with them, to transcend them so we can create a high quality of life for ourselves. And in order to master your frequency, to create abundance, to be able to embody the state of being of love, it requires a raise in consciousness. And if you are identified with the minds, oh God, it's been a minute since I drew a brain. If you identify with the mind's stories, its memories, its mental patterns, whatever wounds and past traumas are stuck in the subconscious mind, if you identify with those, they will forever be an energetic imprint within your frequency, and the universe will forever confirm that through reality. That is just how the laws of the universe work. Whether you are consciously aware of it or not, your frequency speaks for you before you've said anything. When you walk into a room, your frequency is felt before you have said a single word. To truly be able to master your frequency, to stop identifying with the stories that no longer serves you, the memories that are keeping you trapped in a reality that is not serving you, we have to reassess our values and provide balance to the human mind and its psyche so we can love. So how do we do that? What do I need to provide my human brain so it can let all this unnecessary drama and unconscious behaviors and patterns go? We first got to break down what most people are living in that is blocking them from being able to radiate the frequency of love and abundance. You know what? Let me not be ratchet. Okay. I gotta draw out for you the paradigm that the unconscious is stuck in that is causing them to block abundance. To be able to embody this state of being, to lead with an open heart, to feel safe and secure within yourself, within the universe, and knowing that life is happening through you and for you, this requires a paradigm shift. So let me grab my iPad. Because I'm gonna need to draw out for you the paradigm that 99% of people in today's society is living in, because truly it's not their fault. They're unconscious to it. I'm simply gonna show you how to rule over your own mental universe. I'm drawing out for you the emotions within the map of consciousness of David Hawkins, because we need to shift our paradigm to reflect love. Enlighten. I'm tripping. Enlighten. There we go. Okay. All right. This red still, it doesn't work. Oh, okay, it works. Survival paradigm. Let's go with orange, yeah? This is reason and integrity. I think you can see that. It's not too light. What color goes on the top? Let's do purple, representing the crown chakra. I forgot what this one's called. Is it called spiritual? Why did I put spirituality? Okay. So these are the three paradigms that humans exist in. If you have not seen this map of consciousness before, this was created by David Hawkins, and essentially it lays out for you the emotional baseline, the perspective of every paradigm, views of life, God views, but here I'm only writing out the emotions associated within each paradigm. As you can see, love, joy, peace, and enlightenment are within the highest paradigm, which is why I said love requires a complete paradigm shift. And you cannot shift your paradigm if you are someone that is living in a state of fear or anger within your frequency due to subconscious memories or identifying with the past. I can't tell you to just sit in the mirror and confirm, I am love, I am love, I am confident, or say it in affirmations 100 times a day. That will not shift your paradigm. It may provide some temporary ease or release of resistance, but you are still going to reflect whatever is within your frequency, and the universe reads vibration. It will always match you, or meet you, at your baseline. So if something like affirmations works for you, it may temporarily shift your frequency to maybe raise a bit, but eventually you're going to balance back out, because reality always meets you where you are, this baseline. Okay, I'm rambling. So, how to love yourself? You must first build the willingness, the desire to love yourself. And step one is to get out of the survival paradigm. And unfortunately, like I said, this is where majority of society lives, within this state. And within this state is the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind, who is a victim to reality, identifies with the animalistic mind, experiences life only through its five senses. And what I mean by animalistic, the reptilian brain, like I talked about in my previous video, when you are in this survival paradigm, living in a state of fear, feeling like your psychological needs are not met, you are not able to show up and be love. You're not able to embody abundance because you are stuck in self-preservation. What is existing within this frequency of the survival paradigm is not enough. My needs are not met. There's not enough money. Insecurity. If you are not sure where you are within these paradigms, insecurity is the biggest sign that you are in the survival paradigm. Insecurity in finances, insecurity in yourself, insecurity in your overall mental state, regardless of what. Insecurity indicates that something is missing here, which ends up creating these emotions. It could be shame, it could be guilt, it could be grief, it could be anger. And on the highest level, it could be pride. Pride stemming possibly from a wounded ego due to whatever wounds that created this insecurity in the first place. So pride could end up being a mask that you wear. But remember, reality will always reflect to you what it is that you're vibrationally sending out. And that frequency is made up of your behaviors, your emotions, your baseline, your thought patterns, what you unconsciously and consciously consume. That in total creates your state of being, your energetic imprint. I'm out of room. Energetic imprint that the universe stamps on you. And every time it sees you, it sees that stamp that's marked on you and then sends you outcomes, people, experiences with the same stamp that matches the same frequency you emit. Reality is a mirror, and that is why I always say we have to use the mirror as a tool to see what is being reflected within us that is causing us to create this external form that may or may not be serving us. So, how do we fix this insecurity? What is missing here? What is majority of the world suffering with to create this insecurity, to be in survival mode, to be in survival paradigm. Yeah, I gotta erase the board. Let's just erase this side because this is the ugly side. The side that doesn't work for us anymore. We're done with the old paradigm. We're done with the old stories, and your story does not serve you. You have the ability to rewrite it if you please. You are the creator of your reality. Let's just make some more room here too. Pick a color you already know. I don't like this color though. I'm gonna pick purple. Okay. So how do we love ourselves? How do we get ourselves out of this paradigm? How do we treat insecurity? Somewhere in your life, your psychological needs are not met. That is creating the insecurity in the first place. The basic psychological needs, the non-negotiables that resonate with every human being is food, shelter, sleep, clothing. However, psychological needs can also be individualized. I talked about this in my recent video on how to escape survival mode. If you are someone that maybe grew up in the part of the world of tropical weather, let's say you were born and raised in Hawaii, you're used to its heat, you're used to the nature, the ocean, and for some reason you had to move to Antarctica, somewhere that is just covered in ice and cold weather, that can trigger the survival paradigm. Being in a completely new and opposite environment that does not nourish you, does not fuel you, can trigger the human mind's insecurity and need. So number one, in order to be able to love yourself, to build that will and desire, we have to meet our needs as a human being. Otherwise, it will be, I won't say impossible, it will be pretty difficult to be able to be in monk mode without having sleep or proper food and nourishment, to be able to still remain in a state of being, of abundance, and for reality to reflect that to you. It's possible, but like I said, we are human. And we grew up in this physical realm, and we were raised to be dependent on products, people, things outside of us to fix how we feel, to put band-aids on how we feel, to buy everything on Amazon to fix us. And now we are working on energetically shifting that, because we understand that there is more to reality than this physical realm. There is the spiritual realm and the mental realm. Something else that can keep you stuck in the survival paradigm, which I'm going to give you an exercise at the end of this video to help you release that, is trauma. If you have experienced trauma in your life at any point in time that is making you feel the insecurity and creating the survival paradigm, you need to release that as well. Otherwise, you will not be able to lead with an open heart and have the security to do so, to embody this state of being. When you have all of your needs met, you are able to show up and have the willingness to pursue things, have the willingness to engage in conversation, to listen to people. When you are in this survival paradigm, you cannot be a normal human being in society, conversing with people, listening to people. You don't care about anything because you're in a state of insecurity. When we shift out of that, we're able to show up more for the world, to give love and be love, because our psychological needs are met. We're able to reason with people. We're able to be in more of a state of neutrality instead of feeling defensive, like we have to fight back because we might feel attacked. We're able to just open up more. We're opening up the heart with this raise in consciousness. From here, you have to prioritize reconnecting with your source, doing the things that you love, making time for the things that bring you pleasure, whether it's a hobby, whether it's spending time with family, playing an instrument. You know what it is that reconnects you with source. It could be walking out in nature, going outside on a hike and reconnecting with this bigger life force energy that we are a part of. You are a part of something so much greater than what your human mind can identify. Connecting back to your source also builds up your willingness to live, to love, and show up. And that is when you can be able to pour into yourself so you can then pour into others. So we need to meet our needs and connect with your source. This is all about opening up the heart and providing the structure, the environment with yourself, your inner child, to feel secure enough to lead with the open heart, to open up your mind and perspective, no longer identifying with the past or the past wounds or memories that keep you stuck here. This is all about becoming a vibrational match to abundance. This is the foundation of loving yourself, pouring into yourself so the universe can become so in love with you, obsessed with you, you can become the universe's favorite. The more that you love, the more beautiful things will come to you for you to love. The more you are able to lead with an open heart and to give without feeling like you are being taken from. Abundance is a state of being and does not look outside of itself. That is lack behavior. You must provide the structure in your life to remind yourself that you are source. Your reality is being created by the laws that you identify within your mental realm. Are those laws serving you? Are they restricting your ability to lead? Are they keeping your heart closed? Are you anchored to the past? Are you anchored to anger or fear? We have to let it go, otherwise you're going to keep attracting things to confirm what it is that you know in the first place. What you might consciously want something and subconsciously block it, feel otherwise. They can work against each other. And your subconscious mind waiting for you to plant the seeds into it to grow. You are the garden, and this is how we nourish our garden. So let's draw out here what this survival paradigm's frequency looks like. What majority of people are living in, unconsciously living life on default. So what this survival paradigm looks like, this frequency of this individual, their frequency, every frequency is made up of their beliefs, focus and consumption. That's the same thing, but why am I spacing out right now? Beliefs, focus, your emotional baseline, your self-concept. There's something missing here, but let's leave it like that. The person with this survival paradigm within their frequency, they hold beliefs of scarcity, wounds that confirm they are a victim to life. Nothing ever works out for them. There's not enough money. Everything always gets sabotaged. No matter how hard I try, I'm not good enough. Their self-concept could have the mask on. Oh, why am I trying to draw a mask? Oh my gosh. They could look like the proudest person in the room, the loudest person in the room, but be the most insecure. They could be an emotional train wreck because of this. Be so loud and proud, but really screaming for attention energetically. Their frequency speaks for them in every room, and it shows up in their body language and their face. They are likely being held up to the world's beliefs of We live in an evil and rotten world. I know people that every time I see them, they keep reminding me of, did you see what was on the news? Did you hear about how horrible what Trump is doing here, or yada, yada, yada? Stuck in the propaganda of evil, of survival mode, of fear. You have to remember that the universe reality can only read where you are and who you are. It's taking a look at that imprint, that frequency that you are emitting. Are you happy with what you are receiving? That's the answer. And if you are not, take a look in the mirror of reality and see what is causing that effect to get taken place. I'm so mad my camera died. You didn't miss nothing. I just erased this poor frequency that we no longer identify with. So it's cool you didn't miss anything. Let me paint for you the frequency of abundance. The pockets that money wants to swim into. Abundance loves someone that is secure within themselves, secure in their knowing, not their faith, their knowing. They know who they are. They accept themselves as they are. They understand reality and do not identify with the mind's games of the past. They are secure in their knowing of who they are. They don't rely on anything outside of them to create that safety and security that is already within them. To be so secure within themselves, they had to get out of the survival paradigm in the first place. They had to heal their wounds. They had to release the subconscious blocks that they knew no longer served them, and they disidentified, is that a word? With the past, to free themselves from self-inflicted suffering. Unidentified. Abundance feels safe with them because they feel safe within themselves. They move with conviction. They move with confidence. They have a positive self-concept. And because of all of that, they lead with an open heart because they are secure within themselves. They are confident within themselves and with what they know. They're not afraid to take action. They're not afraid of missing out. There is no missing out. They are the universe. You are the universe here experiencing itself. This person knows that. This person understands that their mind creates their reality. So they're not entertaining anything that does not serve them. They're wholehearted in their knowing, wholehearted in who they are. And notice how I did not say if they're a good person or a bad person. Abundance does not care about right from wrong. It only understands frequency. This is what creates frequency. So what happens when we are able to fully embody this state of being? To embody love and open our heart chakra. This raise in consciousness makes you realize that nothing is separate from you. You are open to love. You are open to allow people to be as they are and not have an effect on you because you are open and secure within yourself. You understand that you are made in the image of God and that your imagination creates your reality, your mental realm. You have the ability to use discernment for the things that you are consuming consciously and unconsciously and shift them to feed the frequency that you desire. You're in a state of giving, of loving and allowing, but that does not mean you are a doormat. You do not put up with things that can cause you to get knocked into survival mode, to push you out of your psychological state of needs being met. So don't get it twisted. You understand that frequency is the key. It is what you frequently see. And because of this, you are whole as you are. You understand how to call in to you what it is you desire, how to attract the life that you desire. You align your conscious and subconscious together. And because of this conviction, this open heart and security to lead, you create a high quality of life for yourself. This is more than just about attracting money and manifesting money or a career. It's about creating a life of peace that serves you being surrounded by people that you love, using your discernment to detach from reality and the things that don't serve you or make you feel good. You are here with the birthright of abundance. And if you never felt like you are worthy of abundance, it's because you grew up with that as a program, and that program is stuck in your frequency. Reality has caused you to give your power away to it, and it's time to come back to yourself. It's time to reconnect back to your source. A practice to help you release any trauma, any story that is stuck within your identity that you can feel has a tug on you, that is pulling your heart, blocking you from being able to embody abundance. I want to leave you with an exercise. It is a prayer or meditation to help you release what is keeping your heart blocked. It is the Hawaiian prayer of the Ho'oponopono. You get yourself into a meditative state. You could sit down or lie down, relax, take a few minutes to calm down. You can use music or not, listen to frequency, with the intention of release, and bring into your mind that time, that memory, that person that is pulling on your heartstrings, creating the resistance in the first place. And I want you to say this, repeat it multiple times. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. Don't say it as fast. Create some space between each affirmation. Your body will lead you through that. And allow any emotion to surface. Do not suppress it. Allow yourself to open. Create that security for your heart to open and release what is no longer serving it. But first you have to show your body with intention. You have to make yourself sit down to release. Because chances are you've never felt that safety in the first place, and that's why you are stuck holding on to these things that don't serve you. Sometimes the body holds on to emotion and can store it as pain. So it could take a few times of you practicing that meditative state before you can go and get yourself into another meditative state of rewiring what it is that happened to you. With that being said, my love, this is how you love yourself so much that the universe reflects that love to you. This is how you open your heart and become the universe's favorite. This is how you are able to attract more beautiful things for you to love, because you love. You are abundance. You are the state of being that reflects abundance. So with that being said, I think I've covered everything I wanted to.